So what's up? I'm going to be filming a Gossip and Get Ready with me today. I'm pretty excited to be filming this. So we are currently in 2024. So side note, I'm filming this on a Sunday, and I'm pretty sure this video is going to go up Wednesday because I want to get this up pretty soon. So if my calculations are correct, I filmed this the Sunday before it went up. I will be filming a purchase or pass that will be coming, I think, either the day after this video goes up or Friday. Little backstory. I actually had filmed a video like this back when FormaBrands had announced that they were filing for bankruptcy. And the video never got on my schedule to post. And I'm kind of glad it did because right when I felt ready to post it, so much more information had came out and it just made my video outdated. So now here we are, 2024. I am finally redoing this video and it is finally going live. Videos I'm filming today and in the next week. And Jaclyn Cosmetics has actually announced that they are closing down. So we are now in 2024 and Jaclyn Cosmetics has announced that they are closing down. So a YouTuber that I absolutely love is Jen Loves, and she has done a deep dive into Jaclyn Cosmetics and FormaBrands since they announced their bankruptcy. That is where we got the knowledge that we have about Jaclyn Cosmetics. How Jaclyn had never actually owned Jaclyn Cosmetics. Yes, he just headbutted me. But Jaclyn had never actually owned Jaclyn Cosmetics. Even in 2019 with Lipstick Gate, with the lipstick scandal, Jaclyn Hill did not own Jaclyn Cosmetics. Owns Morphe 2, which I don't even think Morphe 2 is even really going to be much of anything anymore. They used to own REM Beauty, or they used to be collaborators with REM Beauty. And then most notably, Jaclyn Cosmetics, which again, we know that Jaclyn Hill never owned Jaclyn Cosmetics. Cosmetics was actually on my list of brands that I actually refused to support for a very, very long time. I do have a little bit of Jaclyn Cosmetics products. Like I have this powder that I use every day because I'm trying to use it up. I've honestly found Jaclyn Cosmetics at TJ Maxx before, which I might go to TJ Maxx this week, and I might go see if Jaclyn Cosmetics is in my local TJ Maxx. So if you're curious about that, check the description box and I will update that if I did go and if it was there. I do feel kind of bad for Allie Dawson because her favorite lip liner is Bourbon and it's no more. A lot of people actually said that they saw this coming because Jaclyn Cosmetics have been on sale everywhere. Another reason that I was inspired to do this video was a YouTuber called Isabella Lantern. I don't know how to say her name, but she did a video on Jaclyn Cosmetics closing down, and I was so intrigued because she was talking about how she thought Jaclyn was going to open up another brand, but she wasn't sure if Jaclyn would wait a while for the heat to die down and then open up another brand. And I think that she, in her video, captioned it perfectly. Jaclyn Cosmetics, or Jaclyn Hill, literally is so manipulative. In the point of she sticks to one thing just long enough to make her money off of it, and then she's like, well, it's not my passion anymore. Dip. Called me because she was asking me for something. So that is where I just disappeared to. Let's just talk about it though. Jaclyn Hill, think about it. Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics with that lipstick launch. Honestly, I thought Forma should have just been done then and there. They probably would have saved themselves a lot of aggravation. And I thought Jaclyn was actually offered the chance to buy the brand back from Forma. And she said no. So the fact that she had said no should tell people a lot about where her passion, where her loyalties lie. And honestly, had she just asked a couple of her YouTuber friends to come on board with her and purchase Jaclyn Cosmetics back. Like, for example, Allie Dawson. Allie Dawson lives in Florida. Allie Dawson is a huge fan of Jaclyn Cosmetics. Allie Dawson is probably one of the more true YouTubers. Angelica Nikovist, another one of the more true YouTubers that I would probably follow a little. Like, I would follow what she says more than what I would say Kathleen Lights. And even though, like, I've talked a lot about Kathleen Lights and how she was my passion, like, for a while, because, like, she's who taught me how to do makeup. I was only following Kathleen Lights videos back in the day. This is like 2015, 2016, in that area. Brands started in 2015, so yeah, 2015. So I was following Kathleen Lights. That was my passion. I wanted to do makeup, and she was who I was like, you're going to be the one that teaches me. I'm just going to watch your videos. And I never watched another YouTuber. And then I started branching out into other YouTubers, and I started watching Jessica Braun. I started watching Laura Lee. I don't watch Laura Lee no more. I don't really watch Jessica Braun anymore either. Nikki Tutorials. I don't watch Nikki Tutorials at all. Tati. Don't really watch Tati anymore. I don't really enjoy Tati's new content anymore. Those were the big YouTubers back in the day when I was getting into makeup. Jaclyn Hill was also one of the big YouTubers. So that was why her brand was so hyped up and why it had such a monumental fall with the lipstick launch. Smaller YouTubers over the bigger YouTubers, because I think that the bigger YouTubers definitely just don't care. They more than likely just see dollar signs. So if you are curious, I'm just going to go ahead and spitball a couple of names that I personally trust, and if you're looking for some new YouTubers or even TikTokers to follow, whether you want short form or long form content, and who I think is more honest and truthful, I'm going to just go ahead and tell you: Morgan Turner, Angelica Nikovist, Heather Austin, Allie Dawson, Paige Korn. Those are my top 5 right now. Jaclyn Hill had bought her brand back and actually owned it, for one, and was able to come on camera and be like, I own it, see? I swear I'm not lying, because, like, I don't believe a single word Jaclyn Hill says. But if she was able to do that, and she was able to have other individual YouTubers such as Allie Dawson come on camera and talk about how she was now going to be working with Jaclyn Hill on Jaclyn Cosmetics, and even Angelica Nikovist, and how they were going to be putting in their 2 cents for formulas, for color stories, I think that they would have been able to help Jaclyn take that brand and put it in a better direction. Because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think Jaclyn Cosmetics was mildly successful. Either a brand that was a success or it broke even. I don't think that Forma would have closed this brand down had it been wildly successful the way Jaclyn Hill would have been back in the day, when she had all of her followers and she had this word to her that meant something to her followers. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think, but I don't think that the brand was actually successful, and I think Jaclyn kind of seen that and was like, it's not even successful, so it's not worth it for me to buy it and put the work in. Because let's just be completely honest, she would have had to put work into that brand to get it to be successful. She would have. It was an extremely damaged brand. To me, Jaclyn Cosmetics did have good products. Like, they had good products. They didn't have great products, but they had good products. They had products that could have withstanded the time. Like, her blush palettes, I freaking loved those. That blush collection that she released, what was it, like the Rouge Romance or Rouge Affair? I don't know if you guys remember. It was the 2 blush palettes. It had blush sticks, loose blushes, regular blushes. Let me know if you guys remember that. That was a great collection. I freaking loved it. But her eyeshadow palette formula was 1000% Morphe's formula. There were some products with Jaclyn Cosmetics that was definitely worth it, definitely worth the upcharge. But there were other products from Jaclyn Cosmetics where I was like, this is Morphe's formula with a bigger price tag and fancier packaging. Had someone's name attached to it, because, again, we know Jaclyn did not own Jaclyn Cosmetics. Jaclyn was just a collaborator, a licensor. And there is paperwork to prove that. So if you guys are curious, you can always check out Jen Love Review's video on it, because she has been able to show the paperwork. Public knowledge that Jaclyn Hill never owned Jaclyn Cosmetics. Forma and Morphe have always owned Jaclyn Cosmetics. Then we're getting into Jaclyn Roxanne, which I don't really think Jaclyn Roxanne was that bad. I think that the only two problems that I remember was that the jewelry did turn people's skin green, and then there was the Lana jewelry thing, which the Lana jewelry thing I think kind of people could not come back from. I'm not gonna lie, Roxanne created a uglier version of the Lana jewelry necklace, but as somebody who doesn't have $10,000 to spend on a necklace, I can see where she was coming from, because I like more affordable jewelry brands. Also, I really like Omie. I found them on Instagram. They're an affordable jewelry brand, and they have a lot of really beautiful jewelry too. Ice All Day Matte Liquid Liner is starting to die. With Jaclyn Hill, I really have to say, take her word with a grain of salt, because it's not going to mean as much as what I can throw you to me. I'm not going to lie. You can be 100 pounds, and I could still barely throw you. And I could throw you farther than I would trust Jaclyn's word. Cozy, of course, everybody knows what happened with Cozy and Jaclyn Hill, with Kaylin. The real owner of Cozy, in my opinion, is Kaylin Nicholson. I hope I'm saying her name right. Jaclyn saw an opportunity. She saw the name, saw it wasn't trademarked, and said, I'm going to take it because it's successful, and I'm going to use that drama to get up my sales. Because all Jaclyn Hill cares about, let's just be completely honest, is money, not how people feel. YouTubers are like that. I think Laura Lee is like that also, but look, I'm still using her products. I use Caramel Cream today. That's actually one of my favorite shades in this palette. With Cozy situation, I'm still on Kaylyn's side. I'm sure there are people that are on Jaclyn's side, because Kaylyn should have trademarked it apparently, but I think Kaylyn was in the right, because she did try to message Jaclyn and ask Jaclyn not to, and Jaclyn just blatantly ignored her because she thought it was Jaclyn Hill, so who cares? People are always going to be on her side, or they're always going to hate Jaclyn Hill, so why does she need to care? I'm not a Jaclyn Hill stan, I'm not gonna lie. So if you are, this is not a video for you, obviously. Video that made me really want to make this video of a gossip and get ready with me, because apparently Isabella Lanter thinks that Jaclyn is going to create fragrances and candles. And do you guys remember the Jaclyn Cosmetics candle April Fool's thing? Isabella said that she thought that was just a test run to see how good it would go, and I am 100% on her side. I think the same thing. Think that she is going to create a fragrance line, more than likely. And my thing is when is enough for Jaclyn Hill? You have closed 3 unsuccessful brands. Why open another one? That, as like a person, like I hope that like somebody looks at her as a financial person, is like, you have closed 3 brands. Why would you want to open a 4th? Just to see it close? So it wasn't technically up to her. I know that's what we have been talking about this whole video. But here's the thing. Once she was offered the chance to buy it back, and she was like, nope, too much money, not worth it. I don't know if that's actually what happened or not. Jaclyn honestly is going to continue to show product and going to continue to make brands until she can make all the money she wants. I don't think Jaclyn's ever going to go away until people are like, we're not buying from you no more. You have 0 subscribers. Goodbye. Go away. One of those things. Like, I just think that she's going to, as long as she has a platform, she's going to continue to do this, and she's going to continue to buy crap products for 50 cents and sell it for 30 bucks. Be like, this is luxurious. With lashes and without lashes. So here are the Kiss So Wispy number 11s, and then here's the look with just the L'Oreal Telescopic Lift Mascara. But anyways, there's something I was going to say. If she does want a fragrance line. Do you guys remember a few years ago, Tana Mojo released that perfume that was a skull perfume, and it was like super expensive, and people found out it was like a couple of bucks in Hot Topic? That is what is going to happen with Jaclyn Cosmetics, or Jaclyn Hill. She's going to release fragrance line, and it's going to be, oh, look at this, it's an $80 perfume, it's all I'm wearing, and she paid 50 cents to get it. Like, guaranteed. I'm sorry, Jaclyn Hill is not a good person. She does not care about you whatsoever. I think I've watched maybe 10 videos, and that's on the high end of, like, that's like me being very generous of like all her videos. I've maybe watched 10 videos. I'm not a Jaclyn Hill fan. I'm sorry if this video is not for you, but it's the truth. All I'm trying to say is let's gossip together, because if she is going to be creating this fragrance brand, I just think that people really need to be aware of the kind of person that she is and her history, and make adequate decisions based on said history, because history has a very, very fascinating way of repeating itself, guys. It usually does. Let's be completely honest. And honestly, if you get scammed with Jaclyn Hill's history, it's out there. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and ring the bell, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.